My people make we shout, oh yeah, yeah. Mayegun don't come, oh yeah, yeah. Mayegun the command of the masses, oh yeah, yeah. Mayegun don't come, oh yeah, yeah. Mayegun they are the political, oh yeah, yeah. Mayegun don't come, oh yeah, yeah. This one not they off in mind, oh yeah, yeah. Mayegun don't come, oh yeah, yeah. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he dey hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Oh yeah, yeah. Mayegun don't come. Oh yeah, yeah. My people make you shout. Oh yeah, yeah. Mayegun don't come. Oh yeah, yeah.
Hello there.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ dódódódó. Mayegun diary.
No be obituary you dey see for screen o. It is a birthday greetings from Fubara to Werewike. No be obituary o.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun diary, Mayegun.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Mayegun Live.
Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Bó bá ṣe àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one.
Sorry for starting late.
Wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Somebody just said there that you started late. Or you are late.
Mayegun diary.
I apologize.
Political.
Please share this broadcast. Invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell them Mayegun today o.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ ṣe o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ dódódódó. Mayegun diary, Mayegun number one. Àní ẹ̀sùn rà kì í. Mayegun ti dé.
Mo ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé.
Read the caption of this broadcast. Read the description as well. Settle down, relax, but share the broadcast, like the broadcast. All we are going to talk about tonight is right there in the description. Take a moment.
Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rà kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rà kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Ìjọ ìgbádìyẹ.
Werewike
Ẹ̀sùn rà kì í.
versus Fubara.
Lárúfin o.
Their fight has taken a new turn.
Mayegun ti dé. Kíkó nìyàgò.
House of Assembly, a complex there. Well, part of the House of Assembly of Rivers State got demolished this morning. Do you know why?
Ẹ̀sùn rà kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rà kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Òkúra olóṣèlú. Mayegun máa wí.
What's going on? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rà kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Mo ti dé o. So, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. It is Mayegun Live. Someone said, you can see an anonymous, that Nigeria should be on Netflix, a series that will never end. But if it was just series about things to entertain you and doesn't actually involve lives, I could subscribe to that. The drama, the greed, the selfishness, self-centeredness of the political class of Nigeria can only be, well, imagined, because a lot of you actually knows them very well. Then the lack of responsibility, because like I said, I have said this many times too, Nigeria politicians are one of the luckiest politicians on the surface of the earth. In a place where they are never held responsible at all, rather rewarded for all of the bad behaviors, even the ones that cost lives. So they brag about it. In fact, the citizens themselves are conditioned in such a way that when scenarios like this are happening, they take sides, they begin to share them on. Who is going to win who? Unfortunately, these are the same victims of these unscrupulous criminals that you parade as your leaders, political leaders in Nigeria. Werewike, a country like Nigeria can only produce a character like Werewike. And a lawless country like Nigeria can always shield somebody like that. However, it's also a product of a system, right, that rewards bad behavior anyway, right? So the for those who have been following the brickbats between Werewike and his former co-traveler, his former accountant general of Rivers State, Fubara. Yesterday, we saw, well, 2 days ago, actually, we saw 27 House of Assembly members of Rivers State publicly decamped to APC, Egbekegbe, and to some, Fubara's days are numbered. And to others, well, that is completely up to him. Okay? If they want to use any crooked means to get him out because he's no longer fulfilling the promises he made there to his godfather, right? He could as well go on the broke too. But what I didn't expect actually was to wake up this morning and saw some bulldozers demolishing the part of the State House of Assembly, shutting down the entire legislative arm of the state. That is his own way of fighting back. Like I told you, the citizens themselves who are conditioned, okay, to enjoy the drama while they watch their own common patrimony frittered and wasted by these criminals. I mean, it's fun to watch, isn't it? Because you are conditioned to. However, demolishing a part of the State House of Assembly, they said that was tactical. Really? Yes, it was tactical. Remember, they bombed it the moment their fight broke. Think about it, 3 weeks ago, was it? So they bombed a part of the assembly, okay, burnt it down and all that. But none of them claimed responsibility. The police didn't give any report on what really happened inside that place. Everybody knows what happened. Oh, it is River State politics. Their politics is always very tough. Okay. Then 27 House of Assembly members decamped with the intention of removing a governor. And that could be coordinated. We've discussed that. One of them had to quickly rush back. So Fubara is now left with 5 House of Assembly members, plus the one that returned, making them 6. How could 6 stand and defend Fubara against 26? Well, they have their tactical way of doing it too, if the price is right. So the 6 suspended, the 6 declared the seat of the 26 vacant according to their law. The moment you leave your party and decamp to another party, okay, you will vacate your seat. That's what they said. So they no longer matter in the scheme of things. Even if they are 126, they no longer matter. But that is the position of Fubara's part. The part of the Werewike's, just like we saw the Werewike's part yesterday, we are seeing that of Fubara today. Tomorrow is another day. But as it stands, it is pretty much like the intervention of Tinubu. You remember when they said Tinubu saw both of them inside the asshole rock and told them to sheath their sword, blah, blah, blah. Werewike came back to say, no, I didn't have any deal with Fubara. Okay, Tinubu only sent us on an errand, and I could not disobey Tinubu's errand. That was why you saw him and Fubara together. The battle line has been drawn on the sand, and as it is, let the last man standing, okay, be declared winner. At what costs? That is what we are about to find out. So Fubara woke up this morning. You know, when your House of Assembly, when you have no mace, when you cannot sit inside the House of Assembly, that means whatever you do is just like a village meeting. They are not binding. So today, while they were demolishing that part of the House of Assembly that they built with public fund, and they are going to rebuild with another public fund, but as they said, it is tactical move to save himself from these guys coming on, right? But when they met today, Fubara has now moved the State House of Assembly sittings straight to the government house. So if you know that you are elected as House of Assembly members in Rivers State, if you are not appearing in any sitting at the government house, you are just doing your own Kegite meetings. Continue to listen to this violation from both sides now, as they are kind of moving mad, okay? So Fubara needed to present the 2024 budget to the House of Assembly, his own first budget, supposedly, as governor. Now, he's not going to have the opportunity with Werewike's plot. But he's not going to deny himself the same opportunity because of Werewike's madness as well. So, madness versus madness. Let's see who actually going to outlast one another. That's the point now, right? So, the new speaker who got an ex parte order from a court yesterday, okay? An ex parte order that declared him as the speaker. And the speaker and deputy speaker with Werewike are declared, are told not to parade themselves as such anymore. So the one that the ex parte order has confirmed as speaker convened the sitting today, of course, with other 5 members. And their business of the day were clearly outlined for them. Number 1, you will sit as speaker. Don't worry about the crowd, Don't worry about the scantiness of your will bring crowd that will fill the place up. At least House of Assembly is for the people, Abi. So normally, if I want to present budgets, I will invite people from all over the states to come and witness the budget presentation, Abi. See, una be 6, Abi. Don't worry, there is a special hall for you where you can conduct your business. They have the mace, the original mace of their house, Abi. So their business of the day were clearly outlined for them. 1, you are going to declare vacant all of the 26 seats of those members that joined Werewike. They are no longer, and that now you will now communicate that resolution to INEC. The INEC should conduct a fresh election into those seats. So as it stands now, that's exactly what they did today. The second part, presentation of the budget. Okay? Normally when you present budget of a state, they must be coming from the ministries, parastatals like that, or what do you call them? Ministry, agencies, departments rather than parastatal, departments, ministries, agencies. So they are to come and defend their budget in front of the House members. if there was none of this happening, if these two former business associates did not decide to go against their deals, by now, the ministries would have all started coming to defend the budget they were presenting. Then the House will discuss and debate it, and then they will pass it. Baba, Fubara presented the budget today. I think it's over ₦1 trillion budget. They passed it today. So 2024 budget for Rivers State has been passed. According to them, leave all this drama. The business of government continues. You can give it any other description you want or definition you want. That is the jungle Nigeria. Like I said, some of you are enjoying it because Wirewike must be shown. Somebody must put him in his place. Then some others are like, Fubara is ungrateful. How can he be so ungrateful too? So you are both kind of on either side now, looking for who to win, but you are not actually looking at the costs and some of illegality that are going into it. As long as your favorite is kind of leading. I don't know the score now, right? But for today alone, the actions of Fubara today alone, even me can begin to tell you that somebody like that, we have seen Wirewike for long. But you see somebody like Fubara that Wirewike kept away from public eye, even during the campaigns, right? Could be one of the most dangerous guys that are going to eventually subdue Wirewike himself. And that just reminded me of the Edo people, Obaseki and Oshiomole. I remember the time, I did. I remember the time that when they were like, Edo is not Lagos, Benin is not Lagos, Edo is not Lagos, and all of that stuff. A lot of you enjoyed that Oshiomole must be put in his place. But what did Obaseki reward the Edo people with after defeating Godfather? What did he reward the Edo people with? Development? Or what? You can be the judge. Same thing is playing out in Rivers State as we speak. The cost is even higher in Rivers State. Let's start from when they decided to demolish the State House of Assembly, just to make sure that at least if the State House of Assembly is under construction, you can't say you want to sit down there and make anything or impeach anybody. We are coming back to that. Let's go into that complex.
For the formation. Are you rolling?
Nigeria politicians, if they are not looting, they will be burning the government properties. If they are not burning government properties, they will be demolishing the same publicly built infrastructures, including people's homes. It is just their own trademarks, Abi. But you and I know. Let us leave all sentiments now, okay? I mean, you can enjoy that dopamine that is being pumped into your brain, that's making you feel good. That yes, show wiki. Is that? Do you think that house, that building, could not be remedied without demolishing it. If there is no political wahala between them, do you think, would you approve the demolition of that building? Now, that is the cost, the beginning of the cost of their fight. I mean, sorry, part of the cost of their greedy fight, that is not going to benefit anybody. Nobody in Rivers State is going to benefit. But again, Mayegun will have it here in the diary, so that in years to come, you will come back to this clip and be like, how did you know? Because the obvious is there. A lot of you will rather follow that, what do you call the feeling of yes or the Bojuwike Jebo. Does that even make any sense? Here is the other part of it. Let me now show you.
Go! Are you a policeman?
So someone said that quantity surveyors, okay, they kind of gave an advice that the building is no longer tenable for people's occupation and all that after the burning or the bombing of the complex. So it was eventually going to be demolished. That is the argument. But can you roll the tape back a bit? Let's roll the tape back a bit. And then let's get back to that time where they made a move of impeaching Fubara from the Blues. And then afterward, we heard that the House of Assembly complex was on fire. Then afterward, they were still kind of in the complex. Some are a part of it. Okay, and the bond part, which is not actually the whole complex itself, right? Now, let's say they agreed is going to cost the people of Rivers State their selfishness, well, their corruption too. You can say it is power play. No, it's, the bottom line is pretty much about greed. So if there was none of that, Rivers State people, they will not have to foot a bill for a new House of Assembly complex. Think about that. Now, one day, they are going to put up a budget proposal that they need to rebuild the part of the House of Assembly that got bombed and demolished in 2023. And it's going to cost you, a new State House of Assembly will cost you 75 billion naira. 100 billion naira. In fact, you know the drill. So at the end of the day, that 100 billion naira that could go into, that could be invested in clean, safe drinking water in the whole of Rivers State. We no longer go into that. That 100 billion that could go into healthcare, make a serious impact in healthcare, make a serious impact in education, even construction and other stuff, right? That we now have to go into rebuilding the public building that these guys burnt down just to try and save themselves from each other's armors and all that. Abi? Now let's go to the next part where this guy was explaining. Well, I think he has an explanation. This is their commissioner for information or something.
After the fire incident that took place on the 29th, arising from the visit of His Excellency, I was on that trip, and we got there to assess the extent of damage. But beyond that, His Excellency also commissioned consultants who went into the structure and came up with an advice that it was no longer habitable and not very conducive for business. On the strength of that advice, the government had decided to demolish that structure and also provide a befitting place for members of parliament to transact their business.
Can you confirm that what will commence to put the place in order after now?
Well, the rapidity at which we commence today will tell you that we're prepared to do it. And within record time, I'm sure that place will be fit for legislative business.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So that's their commissioner for information or commissioner of information or something. So the fight between Fubara, or the disagreement between Fubara and his godfather, Wike, I hope you are writing down the costs, because that is what I am interested in. After you enjoy, the feeling, the vibes, I am more interested in the costs, because that is the one, right? That really affects those within that geographical space. Remember that. And it's almost the same everywhere. The same, right? So the new speaker, the acting speaker, Denny, I don't know what to call him, but speaker of the 6 loyal members to Fubara, therefore declared the seat of all the 26 other members vacant while waiting for Fubara to present the 2024 budget. Now, declaring their seat vacant, here is the position of the Fubara's speaker. Remember, Wike and his gang, they haven't responded yet. So which means tomorrow is another day. But for today, the declaration of the seats of those who are loyal to Wike vacant by those who are loyal to Fubara, okay, before the presentation here.
Any motion by the honorable member and the debates by the distinguished members of the Assembly on the motion to declare the seat of 25 affected members of the Universal Assembly vacant. This House received correspondence, notices, and communications, including letters from 25 members of the Universal Assembly for their formal defection from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress. And we have also confirmed this visually, videos that were posted via media houses, including social media. We are aware that it is the right members and every Nigerian to that freedom of association. While we respect that constitutional right, we're also mindful as the Legislative Assembly of our allegiance in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, and our oath of office to defend the Constitution, which is the ground of the country, and the authority from which every other law derives its power. Therefore, as a legislative assembly with leadership, I'm aware that the actions of these honorable members, colleagues of the House, who have been on suspension, is a gross violation of the Constitution, which provides that a member of the State House of Assembly shall only defect to another party other than the party on whose platform they were elected to the House, where there is a division or crisis in the parent party. We are aware that there is no division or crisis in our great party, the People's Democratic Party, and therefore the provision of Section 109, Sub 1, Paragraph G of the Constitution, Federal Law of Nigeria as amended, attracts a vacation of the seats of these rebel members of the House. Distinguished colleagues, you are aware that from the national leadership of the People's Democratic Party, there is no crisis, there is no division, as we have only one national chairman, one national working committee, one national executive committee, one board of trustees. And in Rivers State, we have one state executive committee, state working committee led by the Honorable Aaron Chukwemeka as chairman, acting chairman. We also have 23 party chairmen and the executive, 319 ward chairmen and the executive. So clearly, there is no crisis in the People's Democratic Party. Consequently, distinguished colleagues, the House having deliberated formally on the motion before it in line with our standing order and the Constitution of 1999 and Federal Law of Nigeria as amended, I hereby declare the seats of the following honorable members of the Rivers State House of Assembly vacant. 1. Honorable Queen Tony Williams, Aoda East Constituency 1. 2. Honorable John Dominic Derima, Abua Urua State Constituency. Honorable Major Jack, Akutoro Constituency 1. Honorable Lulu Azaya Okwende, Akutoro Constituency 2. Honorable Ofis Kaban, Andoni State Constituency. Honorable Tekena Wellington Granville, Asari Toro Constituency 1. Honorable Enemy Alabo George, Asari Toro Constituency 2. Honorable Peter Abe, Degema State Constituency. Honorable Igwe Afoji, Eleme State Constituency. Honorable Justina Meji, Ememwa State Constituency. Honorable Ignatius Onwuka, Eche Constituency 1. Honorable Chimeze Wanko, Eche Constituency 2. Honorable Jumle Mao, Bukana State Constituency. Honorable Prince Chieche, Ikwere State Constituency. Honorable Barle Wako, Kana Constituency 1. Honorable Martin Chike Amewu, Obiako Constituency 1. Honorable Emilia Loki Amadi, Obiako Constituency 2. Honorable Uchenna Franklin Wabochi, Oba Ebemandoni Constituency 1. Honorable Kemjika Ezekwe, Oba Ebemandoni Constituency 2. Honorable Davis Arnold, Ogolo State Constituency. Honorable Silvanus Wanko, Omoma State Constituency. Honorable Gerard Afodi, Oyibo State Constituency. Honorable Solomon Mwabe, Port Harcourt Constituency 1. Honorable Mbabena Barry Damu, Tai State Constituency. Honorable Azero Opara, Port Harcourt Constituency 3. Distinguished colleagues, The House will fully inform the Independent National Electoral Commission of the vacancies in the Rivers House of Assembly and the need to conduct fresh elections to fill the above vacancies within the time frame provided by law. The House, as it stands now, is currently left with 6 legitimate and constitutionally recognized members. And in line with the provision of the 1999 Constitution, precisely section 102, the House will effectively continue to discharge its responsibility of legislation, representation, and oversight, notwithstanding vacancies in the membership of the House. Distinguished colleagues,
Yay! Mogbe! So that was the new speaker reading out and all of that stuff and giving reasons why they have to declare their seats vacant. But you see the people they declare the honorable that they are, or dishonorable men that their seats were declared vacant.